Stretch Zone.
Well, hello everybody. We are taking you inside a brand new business here in Johnson City. They just opened up in November here on Franklin Terrace, right off of State of Franklin Road. It's called Stretch Zone. And today I've got my tennis shoes on. I'm going to take you behind the scenes so you can get a feel of what it's like.
In the neck area, kind of traps behind your shoulder blades, things like that. Let me know when.
All right, we're taking you back up front now. We're here with the owner, Kristi Dunn. And Kristi, first of all, thank you so much for having us out today.
Thank you for coming.
Congratulations. You've been open a couple months now, and you said really this was something that you saw that you just fell in love with the whole concept.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your background and why you thought this would be such a good fit for Johnson City.
Well, I was looking for business opportunities, and when I was searching online, I was looking for possibly a franchise in the health and wellness industry because that's something that I'm passionate about. And when I saw Stretch Zone, I just immediately felt like this would be a perfect fit for our area. My family, we're big fans of going to the chiropractor and getting massages and those sort of things. And this just fits perfectly in with those types of things that we already feel like that are good to do for your body. And because there's nothing else like it in the area, we just knew that it would be a great fit for Johnson City.
And it seems like there would be so many benefits to something like this.
Oh, absolutely. It's great for people who stand all day at work, people who sit all day. We've become overall a very sedentary lifestyle. And so it's great. The more you sit, the tighter your muscles get and the harder it is to move and the more uncomfortable that it is to move. But it's also for athletes and for people who do work out regularly and just want like a competitive advantage or to be able to prevent injuries. So it's really and then, a lot of our clients too are seniors, and we have people who want to be able to play golf better, swing their clubs. That rotation is something that we can really help with, but also, maybe it's just getting down on the floor to play with your grandchildren and then to be able to get back up easily. And so we can really help with all of those kinds of things.
And just in that little bit that I did, I could already start feeling a difference and having some of those muscles stretch that I felt like I hadn't used in a very long time. And Brandon explained sort of some of the concepts. Kind of tell us, for somebody maybe not familiar, how that works, that first initial process.
Okay. Well, as you've noticed, the tables that we have straps. And so the purpose of those straps are to help to isolate and stabilize the muscle. And also to help you relax, because you know that you're not going to go anywhere, and it allows you to relax better, because when you can relax, you can get a much better stretch. And then your body will tend to compensate when you're doing stretches. So the straps kind of help offset that so that you can really target the muscles that we're looking for in that. So the great thing about it is that, you can get a better stretch than you can get at home because of that compensation factor that we normally do.
And I noticed too that all the professionals back there really walking everybody through that process so you kind of know where they're heading next.
Yeah, everyone, the people who work for us, they've all been through a nationally accredited program for the stretching. But in addition to that, most all of them have either a bachelor's degree or master's degree in exercise science. Many of them have personal training certifications, and so they've spent a lot of time learning about the body and the muscles, and so they brought their previous experience with them to Stretch Zone, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah, not only did I feel those stretches, I learned so much too in that time with Brandon, and kind of giving me some ideas on where I could go from here. And you said it takes a few weeks to kind of get into the zone.
Right, and so a lot of what we do, it's different from the type of stretching that you would do at home. It's more from a neuromuscular perspective, and so by doing it consistently over a period of time, you gain range of motion that's a little different than, it's not so much a kind of stretching like if you were a gymnast and you want to be able to do a split. It's more about the functional range of motion, and so that you can get up and down and just move more easily and do the things that you want to do.
I can see how this would be beneficial for someone of all ages, whether you're athletic or trying to be more athletic, or really, like you said, just playing with your grandkids and getting up and down really gives your body more that range of motion.
Yeah, I think our youngest client here is 15, and our oldest are We have several in their 80s, so it really is for all ages.
That's wonderful. What's the best way to kind of get started?
Probably the easiest thing to do would be just to call in and schedule a free consultation so we can take you through an assessment, do a demonstration stretch for you, and then the great thing is you'll know right away if Stretch Zone is for you or not. And then we can just explain, how it works and why we do things the way that we do. And then you can make an informed decision about whether or not it's something that you would like to do.
Well, it sure felt good, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Kristi, thanks so much for having us out today. We'll give everybody the information. If you can check out their website, you can find them at stretchzone.com. Locally, you can also find them on Facebook. Just go ahead and search Stretch Zone Johnson City.
The preceding segment sponsored by Stretch Zone.